Hello, everybody. I've always wanted to make this video ever since I quit
at Splish Splash.
Jumping barbed wire fences to get into Splish Splash water park in Riverhead.
I've always wanted to make a video talking about my experience working at Splish Splash, and I never did. Not because, I'm not making an expose, but I'm not exposing shit. I always see those videos, so I thought it'd be interesting if I made one, because I haven't seen my experience working at a Splish Splash. This is my hat, my Splish Splash worker's hat. These are my ID. These are two of my IDs. The reason why I have these is because I stole two of them. Don't tell them. If you quit, they take them from you. So yeah, these are my thing. I worked at Splish Splash Water Park on Long Island, New York. On Long Island? On Long Island. It's an island. 2015 to 2017? 3 summers. I worked in the food and beverage department, specifically the concession stands. So I wasn't like, hi, how could I help you? Would you like a cheeseburger? No. I was like the fucker. If you wanted a churro or a Dippin' Dots, you come to me. I did that for 3 years, and it was overall, it was positive. It's a summer job. There's people that I know that worked at Splish Splash that quit after 3 days because, it was hard. My personal belief is that you have to work the shitty jobs, pay your dues, and then you can make money. Hi, I'm rich. I'm poor, that's why my Venmo's in the description. I don't know how I'm gonna break this video down, my experience. I guess I'll go by years. So I'll just rant and ramble and see what the fuck. Yes, so this is my first badge. There's shit on it because this is, I don't even know if you can see that. Ice cream stand, the fucking machine was broken. You'd think a multi-million-dollar water park would have a working ice cream machine. It was broken and it would pop in your face. So whenever I worked in ice cream, I'd be covered in shit. This is my thing. Safety first. Yeah, safety first. We'll get to that. I mean, I was 14 at the time. Minimum wage now, as of 2020 in New York, where I live, is $13.50. Back then, it was $8.75. It was perfectly fine. It wasn't that hard. As long as you could pass a basic math test, you're solid. March, they put out the ads. I was like, oh, let me apply to Splish Splash. And then in July, late June, like July 1st-ish, I guess people quit already. I kind of applied for everything. So let me break down the different things that you could apply for. There is food and beverage, park services, parking lot, lifeguarding, ride attendant, H2Go, and there's probably another one, but I'm forgetting. I forgot the first one I said, but the worst, never, ever apply for park services. If there's a toddler that takes a shit in the fucking sidewalk, you're cleaning that up. No one can do. Oh, games, I forgot about games. Yeah, there's a games department, which that's a waste of time. If you want really, not a lot of hours, apply for games. Oh, and retail. Admissions. You know what? I'm not breaking down the departments. I'm just going to talk about what the fuck I experienced. Shit. I'm going to keep this rolling. I don't care. I was really introverted my first year. I didn't really talk to anybody. I mean, I kind of did, but I was like, eh. On the website, it advertises that they have employee party. That's bullshit. They have one employee party where they open up 2 rides and that's it. I mean, it's better than nothing. It's whatever. You're not applying for the parties, okay? So my day kind of sucked. It consisted of getting to work around 11:15, going to a stand in a really hot, unair-conditioned stand, just selling churros or selling Dippin' Dots for, 8 hours, 9 hours. That's one thing about Splish Splash. They will overwork you. They don't care if you're 14. If they need you for a certain amount of time, they don't care if you've worked literally 7 days. They will put you on the fucking schedule, and they'll call you and threaten to fire you. I didn't realize that that's fucking illegal to work a 14-year-old 7 days straight. Splish Splash gets away with that. I might get a lawsuit, so hi, Splish Splash. Come for me. If they put me on 7 days in a row when I was 14, I was like, all right, here's a tip if you apply to work at Splish Splash. Do not get checks. Apply for the payroll, because Splish Splash loves to fuck up checks. So the people there were fine. It's just a bunch of kids running the park. I never tried the food. Oh, that's not true. I got yelled at once. I almost got written up. Hi. Oh, let me talk about bosses and shit. At Splish Splash, you have leads. When I was first hired, they were called runners. Leads, the supervisors, and then the manager. The leads were just making sure you were doing your shit in the stand. The supervisor was making sure everyone was doing their shit, and then the manager was making sure everybody was doing their shit. Everybody as in the food and beverage department was doing their shit. Supervisors just supervised the concessions section of the, I don't know, fuck you, figure it out. I don't know, some people were assholes, some people were nice. There was this one guy who was a dick, and I fucking hated him. He was an asshole to me specifically. He was so weird. He was like, he just loved to start drama. It was just so dumb. Like, you're what, 21, 22 years old, and you're going around to 14-year-olds being like, I heard you talk shit about this person. The way some people got leads were interesting. Now that I'm older looking back at it, those people, most of those people who got lead positions deserved it. This one manager, one supervisor though, was cool. She was great. She was funny. Angelica. Hi, Angelica. Angelica! There's two people though who are icons we love. Desire and Destiny, if you're watching this, hi, I love you so much. A lot of people did not like one of the managers that we had. Her name is... A lot of people didn't like her. I thought she was nice. She was nice to me. She was very honest. You know, she did her job. She was running a fucking water park with teenagers. She has to be tough. So, I don't know. She was great. If you're watching this, hi. No complaints. We love. There's other big boss. Her name was... she was very intimidating. Think about it. If you are running a water park ran by a bunch of teenagers, you have to be tough. She was always nice to me. I never had any problems with her. She never yelled at me. She was never a bitch to me. So as far as I know, she's an icon. We stan. Splish Splash has this program where they do like exchange exchange program. People from the Czech Republic, Slovakia, Russia, wherever. They'll come and work in America for a summer to experience like the American lifestyle or some, I don't know. Most of them are very, very nice. They're very awesome to work with. Some of them, I'm friends with Facebook on some of them. I still say, hey, what's up? What's going on? Okay, so my second year was interesting. It wasn't bad. It was just like, you know, when you get into a groove and it's like, okay, going through the motions and like, oh my god, different people that come in and assholes and just, oh my god. So it's just, sometimes it's just a very shitty place to work. When the big managers don't want to install air conditioners, just pluck people. Oh, okay, this thing says think safety first. When the park, I'm definitely gonna get sued. I don't care. Hi, Mr. Splish Splash. Around August, a lot of people who don't want to stick it out for the rest of the summer because other departments are ran like shit, specifically the lifeguard and admissions department. I think those are the two departments that were ran really bad. So unorganized. I've heard stories of where people would come into work and be like, oh, you don't have to work today. Go home. It'd be like, oh, Mom, can you pick me up? Like, it's shitty. Like, get your fucking shit together, Splish Splash. Come on. When people start to quit, specifically in higher demand departments like lifeguarding, they'll pluck people from other departments into ride positions. So if you are a lifeguard and you say, fuck you, I quit, they would pluck people like me to handle the rides. Now, I honestly loved it because I thought it was great. I got to put my feet in the water, just push people down fucking slides all day. In hindsight, putting a fucking 14, 15-year-old on top of this multi-million-dollar slide that could definitely fucking kill people. After I left, they created this position called ride attendant. Like, if you don't want to be a lifeguard, but you still want to be on top of the rides, they have ride attendants. That didn't exist when I was there. But I guess I was a ride attendant. I got put on top of various different slides. The lifeguard aesthetic would be weird because you'd see David L. food and beverage and you'd be like, isn't a lifeguard supposed to be pushing me down a slide? For 1 hour, I was put on top of Cliff Diver. That was crazy. My third year was the worst. The customers sucked. I hated dealing with the customers so much. Half of them were fine, but the other half were so horrible to deal with. I will say, if I have to watch 3 kids, run around this fucking park, and my wife who's, oh, take a picture, I just want to go home and watch Game of Thrones, I would be pissed off too. There was instances where this fucking lady threw Dippin' Dots at my face. This guy, you motherfucker, cursed me out because I didn't give him a 10% discount because he didn't have the fucking coupon. Why am I getting angry about tea from like 5 years ago? Just crazy people that complain about prices, which, Splish Splash is overpriced, but they have 90 days to make their money, so it's whatever. It's capitalism. Oh, here's another thing I hated about Splish Splash. I never listened to the supervisors that told me to do this. The managers told the supervisors to make sure the workers don't clock in until the supervisor gets them to work. Now, in theory, all right, what's the big deal with that? When the supervisors would be 15 fucking minutes late, I come in at 11:15, right? I would sit down at the benches and wait for my shift to start, right? Now, what I would do was that I would clock in at 11:15 because that's the time I'm supposed to be there. I got yelled at because I didn't wait for my supervisor. Now, if my shift starts at 11:15, I'm fucking clocking in. I'm not going to sit around and wait for my supervisor. Because there were instances where we would have to wait to clock in when our shift started at 11:15, and supervisor would get us at 11:30. So that sucked. If you're thinking about working at Splish Splash and you're a teenager, I say it's fine. I mean, I've ranted to you for a long time. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I've ranted for however many minutes. You could take that as you will. I may have to make a part 2 because currently filming this at 3 in the morning. So if you have any questions in the comments, please leave a comment. Because I may have forgotten things. Oh, I met Adam Sandler at Splish Splash. That's a weird story to bring out of nowhere. Adam Sandler came to Splish Splash with his family. That was pretty cool. His movies suck though. Like, what's that shitty movie he did? Adam and Eve or something. The one where he was the woman and the guy. Medea ripoff. Fuck that. Fuck you, Adam Sandler, for making that movie. Anyway, that's my thoughts on Splish Splash. I guess subscribe. I might do more rants. I might do... I don't know. I'll just do it. I'll post whatever the fuck I want to post. If you'd like me to rant about anything else, please tell me, and I will. This is David, signing off. And I'll catch you in the next video. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off.
Take me on a trip, I'd like to go someday.